Numb nuts. Well, thank you for the input, Guardian Easter. How you doing? You good? Right then. Let's get the camera on, shall we? How are you getting on? Yeah, I'm alright, thank you, my friend. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Serratus is here as well. Hello there. Coming to see some Warhammer action. It's painting evening, it is indeed. You've seen the WoW stream earlier and now you're here for some little plastic men. Right, let's see if I can shift this camera down a bit. Bit more. Too much. Right, so this is what we're working on. This is what we've been doing for the last couple of streams. I don't like that it's wonky. Okay, should be good. So this is what we're working on. We've done the outlines of the armour, the trim. We've done the flesh. As you can see, it looks pretty fleshy. I think today we'll work on pipes and weaponry. That's a good idea. So how are you both? How's your day been? What have you been getting up to this afternoon? Out and out? Got a yogurt to eat as well. Yum yum. Onken Cherry. This is the bad boy of all bad boy yogurts. The first of your nids arrived. What have you bought? I had some nids arrive on stream. During my WoW stream. This one. Looking forward to putting those together and painting them. Came with this guy as well. I actually fully intend to buy that box. You're going to get the NIDS Combat Patrol as well. Nice. Yes, this is the long-awaited one, for sure. Pre-ordered it. I mean, it's been out in the big box for most of the year. But now it's available separately, which is good. So, what are we going to do with this then? We need a colour. We need a colour to fill the little bits of the pipe. Do a bit of that. And then the pipes themselves. But what colour do I want the pipes to be? That is the question. Because there are a lot of pipes. Every time I look at this model, there's something I've missed from the time before. So what colours have I got that the pipes could be? Really like NIDS. I got the NIDS half of Leviathan for a reasonable price. Yeah, that's a really good way to start. That's what I've got. Because that's a combat patrol as well. It's essentially the first combat patrol. You can get that really well priced on eBay. That's exactly how I got it. See what paints I've got, shall we? Wild Rider Red, I think would be good for the pipes. See what this looks like. This is called Purple Alchemy, but it's actually looks pink to me on the label. Then I lost control when I noticed the Combat Patrol NIDS are so cheap currently from the magazine. Well, the Combat Patrol NIDS and the Leviathan NIDS are the same thing, aren't they? I think there's slightly more in the Leviathan. But it's basically some Von Rhines, Leapers, Tyranid Prime, Psychophage, Barbagourns, and then I think there's 3 Swarms and something else. Shake it, shake it. I wonder if I can find what I bought these. See if I can find what I bought them for on eBay. This was about a year ago. Yeah, Well, the only thing I can find is a fine cast Death Leaper. Yeah, I can't see it anyway. I think I just bought the starter set, you know. Because the starter set is both combat patrols, Space Marines and Tyranids. And I have both of those. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I look on eBay fairly frequently for deals. And I see Space Marine and Tyranids on there all the time. I really like the Winged Prime. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Right, I shook that all up and then didn't even put any on the wet palette. You distracted me. Right, how pink is this? Oh, that's not pink at all. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the pink contrast, or purple alchemy as it's called, for the pipes. But I'm going to put Wild Rider red in the crevices of the pipes. And we'll just see what it looks like, because why not? This is what we do. We just come up with an idea and then we do it. See what happens. That's how you learn. Once again, got far too much. I've been watching other people and how much paint they put on the wet palette, and it's like nothing, and I'm there like just chunking it on. Too heavy-handed. I've got some contrast mediums somewhere. Technical hard coat, not that. This one. Technical storm shield. I think I've even opened it. Contrast medium, here we are. Never even opened that. Righty ho. See how we get on. I've got enough to paint a whole blooming combat patrol here. Just to do the crevices on 2 models. Crumbs. Gotta get better at that, it cost me a fortune. Right, and I need my tiny brush. Or a tiny brush. Do you like my brush holder? Top quality. Versatile and enhancing. You can't get enough salt. Right, let's do some do some crevices, shall we? What are you working on then, Guardianista? Building the push fit winged prime and 20 termagants. Oh, nice. Sounds good to me. I think when I've done all this, I'm going to go over the trim again at the end, I think. There's some bits that I've missed that I want to pick up. I'd also like the trim to be a little bit brighter than it is. Oh. Whoopsie. So much piping. Okay, I think we've pretty much covered what we need to cover there. This guy.
Right. Still going. Still more fight.
Biddlim. Hey, Android Stuff Games in YouTube chat. Nice painting. Let me give a sub and a like. Oh, lovely. Thanks, man. Yeah, lovely. We're halfway there now. Bon Jovi. Thank you for being here. And I'll let me check out your channel as well. Let me have a look what sort of stuff Android Stuff Games gets up to. Yeah, it says your channel doesn't have any content. Are you a watcher? A watcher rather than a doer? Do you have your own collection of 40k? I hear most people love Chaos Trim. Yeah, Chaos Trim, man. That's all it is. A big hulk of trim. Well, I'm interested in giving this this contrast paint a go. Every time I first use a contrast paint, it's always interesting to see what it's called, what it looks like on the bottle, and then what it looks like on the miniature. Because those three things are never the same. So, where's it gone? This one. So it's called Purple Alchemy. But that is pink. And yeah, in the wet palette it looks very, very deep purple. So we'll see what happens. Sounds good to me. Whilst I'm waiting, I'm just going to put some just a splodge of white on the this like plasma weapon here. Oh, now there's a splodge of white on the floor. No one saw, it doesn't count. Right. This little splodgy boy. I'm just going to take a little bit off. Okay, so we've got our little white base there now to put something that really glows on top of it. Here we go, here's Serratus. How much Warhammer do you have, Ollie? Like a shelf full, a room full, small table full? Well, I can answer that question visually. Give me 1 second. Android Stuff Games. I'm working on 3D model of Battle Barge so that you can 3D print and make as your HQ. Also put as a wall display. Nice, I don't have a Battle Barge. Long way to finish, but getting there. Nice, that's pretty creative. I don't know many people that do 3D modelling. Pretty impressive skill to have. I know some people have insane amounts of it. Well, let me move the camera. It's a bit dark in here, so I don't know whether you'll be able to see or not. but I'll spin my face camera around. Ooh, wrong way. So here are my models that I have assembled. Can't really see particularly well. So at the top we've got two squares of Necrons. Oh, actually, yeah. So as you see it now, the two middle squares are Necrons. The two on the left are Tyranids, and the two on the right are Orcs. Kind of hard to see. And then I have some war dogs. I have loads of corn at the bottom. You can see the Lord of Skulls there, and loads of blueberries. Lots of chaos. Always been a big chaos fan. There's a Helldrake there, but you can't see because it's kind of hidden behind my other shelves. So all in all, quite a lot of stuff that's painted there, that's assembled. And then if we bring it back over to me, I also have a number of boxes. What's the easiest way to show you this? I wonder if I can tilt this one around. Oh, not really. Okay, didn't like that. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've got about 15 boxes that aren't even open. Some of that is Age of Sigmar, not just 40k. So Android Stuff Games, ASG I'm going to call you now. Do you have models yourself, or are you a 3D modeler who's inspired by Warhammer? A decent shelf full then. Yeah, to the point where I need to make more shelving to accommodate the 15 boxes I've not even opened yet. So in my mind I'm going to buy a load of wood and make the shelves like custom shelves. And it's going to take that whole corner of the room. But as I recently found out, wood is not cheap. But I like having a project. I landscaped the garden last week. That was my home improvement project. I intend to put a before and after and a time lapse of that in the Discord at some point. No, it's not. Magnetise the bases and stick dozens of them in the corner. I quite like the idea of having like a purpose-built corner. I might even run lighting through it as well. But after the garden landscaping that I did... Oh, the camera's following me now. Hello. Hello. Put it back in the mirror and then tell it... Right, stop. Thank you. Now it won't follow me. Look at that. Clever, isn't it? I want it to zoom in. Hey, look at me, I'm a zoomer. Zoom, 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 zoom. Yeah, nice camera. Have some models, but also working to make my armour for my homebrew chapter inspired with Roman or Greek history. Lovely. That'll be nice. Roman and Greek history, I like it. It's some impressive times in history. Do you do any cosplay stuff, Android? I just wonder what other stuff your 3D printer gets used for. And do you sell any 3D prints? Out of interest. 3D printer is on my list of things I'm interested in, but don't have the money to participate in. Got a snazzy motion cam. Serratus, I've had this for the last couple of months. I just usually don't turn the motion on because I just sit in one place. You might get a little bit of motion sickness if it starts swaying with my head. Guardianista, oh dude, if I could get one too, sign me up. Yeah, imagine how much terrain, because terrain costs a fortune, man. I'll be 3D printing that terrain till the cows come home, I tell you that much. Right then, what do we want to do with this guy? I reckon... Oh no, it's this guy first. Come on. I need a name for these two obliterators as well. If any of you guys have got any suggestions, don't just say Bill and Ben or Ant and Dec. I know how you guys' brains work. Joe 1 and Joe 2. You only make it for yourself. If I sell, GW will sue me for copyright. Yeah, I guess if you sell 40k miniatures, but if you sell tabletop scenery, like if you made a load of like barns and barrels and bridges and stuff like that, I can't possibly sue you for that. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, I don't need the ultra thin for this. The next one up will probably do. Let's give this one a go. Right, let's find out once and for all what purple alchemy actually looks like, shall we? Okay, I see what it's doing. That really is very purple. Very pinky purple. Yeah. It's interesting, that. An interesting colour. It's a bit bright. What I might do is just put a little black wash over the top of it when I'm done. We'll see how it dries, I guess. Reminds me of those old sweets you used to get, you know, the... what are they called? You used to get like blackcurrant and apple and that sort of stuff. Like a drumstick lolly type situation. Don't mind it though, I don't mind it at all. It's a bit different. Different's fun. Yeah, I'll either put a dark red or a black wash over the top of that, I think. really interesting. We've got a lot of pipe work to cover. It actually dries really interestingly. It like goes on and looks kind of really pink, and then it dries a little bit more towards purple. What have we got here? Deep purples and that range of colours suits chaos. They don't have to be boring red / blue / yellow. Yeah, it doesn't have to all be primary. I was working on terrain that you 3D print and use for battle or kill teams. The abandoned outpost of Batan. Nice. The outer part and the inner part, maybe 2 years ago. Okay. Do you like blog or display your stuff anywhere? I knew that would happen. I found a bit of a pipe that I completely ignored the first time around. What colour do you guys think I should do the plasma glow? On top of the gun. "3 days just for relaxation from work." Ah, nice. I like it. Pink. You want pink plasma serratus? That can be... certainly can be achieved, although I think this is technically the only pink paint I have, and it's basically just purple. Yeah, which is a good point, because I want to do my towel pink and yellow, so I need to invest in some pink paints at some point.
Oh yeah, I appreciate all you guys for being here. If anyone has any questions or suggestions, by all means, let me know.
Whereabouts are you from, Android?
Yeah, the more I paint this purpley pink colour, the more I like it. Pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. From Serbia. Nice. I think you are our first ever Serbia viewer, so thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Okay, so that's pipe work.
Pipework has now got some colour on it, which is good.
We've had 31 views of the YouTube video, which is cool. More than we've had of the Twitch video. A couple of people have liked it as well. I like that. Thank you. So, we've got Joe 1 and Joe 2. What colour do I have that's sharp enough to use for the plasma? I might do the plasma after I've painted the weapon itself, actually. Serratus with a cheeky little Tommy squeaker. So those sound effects we don't hear on YouTube, I don't think. I think you only hear them on Twitch. I'm not sure, I've never tested. I might start painting some of the big panels black just so I can see where I am. Probably a good idea. Alright, black. This suit is black, not. Where's my black gone? Hot white, I've got. Grim black, there we go, that's what we want. That's what we want up in here. So I'm gonna use this. One of the only speed paints where it says it's black, it looks black, and when I put it on, it'll probably be black. Purple pipes look awesome. Ah, thanks, man. Appreciate that. So the story for the terrain is as follows. Mars receives a signal for the STL and sends guards to secure it, but contact with them is lost. Then 2 or 3 players play together against 2 or 3. Whilst 2 players guard the outer part of the terrain, the 3rd player enters the outpost to secure the STL. There he finds guards who are barricaded in a bunker that has a cannon, which can be used in defence of the 2 players who defend, while the opponent's goal is to completely destroy the opponent. And this is just a summary of the story. Very nice, Android, I like it. You've got DM vibes, tabletop DM. I like it. Right, nice splodge of black. Ended up with a hook tip on my
brush. Let me just clean it up for a minute.
I just cut the tip off. It's one way of doing it, man. Instead, I'm getting all soapy trying to rescue it.
Well, that'll do for now.
Right then.
Let's get back in black. Dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Painting obliterators. Dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-bum.
Right then.
Start with the shoulder pads, I guess.
Interesting that black contrast paint exists.
What's it going to do? Hopefully it will show some of the grey underneath and give it some depth. That'd be nice. Interesting. Very interesting.
Okay, look at those side by side. I think that's going to need some additional colouring in. That's going to be at least 2 or 3 layers. You've not tried Black Templar contrast? No, I have not.
Kind of weird because black is usually put that on and it goes over everything, whereas you can definitely see what's underneath this black, but it's still black, which is weird.
Interesting though, very interesting. We're learning, and that's what we like to do. Solid black contrast paint. decided to put it over the red there just to see what happened.
Like, how does the red come out from underneath the white? Useful to know. But this was definitely a good idea to see. Once I've got everything black that should be black, it should kind of highlight to me where I need to focus the rest of the colour.
Starting to look pretty cool though. Getting that first layer of black on there. Oops. Now, do I do the fingers silver or black? What do we reckon? Quite satisfying, really, the black contrast paint. It doesn't massively matter if you kind of go over the edges, because it's not as finite as the just normal black.
Nice. I like that. I like that a lot.
If you plan to 3D print terrain, use FDM printers. They're good for terrain. Also can print models, but you need to adjust the settings. Okay. What printers do you use? Android?
And would you recommend any of them?
Hey, it actually dries really well. Look at that. Look how it's dried. Interesting.
Right, so we've got black on that one now.
Oh, I missed a panel.
Forever missing a panel. If I had £1 for every time I missed a panel, I could probably buy another army. Let's put that one down for a bit. Move on to this one.
This is Joe 2. Hey, up to 51 subs now. Over halfway to the big 100. Thank you guys for being here, I appreciate it. Righty-ho. Let's get some black on this guy. Start with the right hand side, move our way around. Loads of missed trim on this guy. Definitely going to have to go back over the trim at some point. Unfathomable about the missed trim. I wonder what I was looking at when I painted this one. Just didn't look at the underneath of this weapon at all when I painted the trim by the look of it. Moving round into the shoulder pad. Now I found a pipe that I've missed as well. At least I've got pipe on my wet palette, so I can quickly cover that up and pretend it never happened. Two resin printers. Saturn 4 Ultra 12K, Saturn 3, one FDM printer, any cubic Cobra 3 Max combo. Wow. Nice little collection you got there. And that's all just for hobbying. Very impressive. Guardian Easter is going to share some of his picks in the Discord. Got it all set up now after the move. Lovely. Let's take a look. Let me know when it's in there and I'll hop on over. I'll post a link to the Discord in the YouTube chat as well, because whilst there is a command in Twitch, I don't think there is one in YouTube. There you go, YouTube viewers. Discord there if any of you want to go and have a look at the models and miniatures section. It's better to spend money on things than on drugs, alcohol or anything else that can ruin your life. Very true, Android. Very true. It's a much healthier hobby. Plastic is a better addiction than drugs. Perhaps not in a cost-effective kind of way, but certainly in a healthy, better for the community way. Big fan of this black contrast, so it looks awesome. Dries really nicely. Guardian Easter has put it in the Discord. I'll go check it out. Just give me one moment. More mist pipe. Loads of mist pipe. Did I even do this one? Bloody hell.
Let's wash this off. Check out the Discord post. And then do the pipes that I've missed. Loads of them. 3 or 4 pipes up near these weapons that I've not got.
Let's have a look at the Discord. Over 9k of Tau. Christ. Who in their right mind buys 9k of Tau? Here we go. Is this your IKEA setup? Nice. Well, that's a lot of battle suits. That's an insane amount of battle suits. What's wrong with you, man? I see your Tyranids on there as well that you're currently working on. I like it. Your Prime looks different to my Prime. One sec. This is my Prime. Fish people only know fish. Okay. Really like the scheme. Thank you, man. Yeah. It's, yeah, the Prime came out pretty well. Pretty happy with the Prime. Right, let's do these pipes that I very clearly missed the first time around. Pipes done. This song is always so much louder than the rest. I skipped it so that you can hear me again. Such a loud song, like they compressed the bejesus out of that when they mixed it down. I'm off to sleep. May Chaos Gods make your hands steady to smite that false Emperor's paints. You can let me give you a follow on Twitch. That'd be awesome, mate. I really appreciate you being here. My first Serbian viewer. Awesome stuff.
Hey up! Thank you for following.
Now you get the disco. Yeah, baby. Android stuff games following me. Yeah, baby, following me. thank you, sir. Really appreciate that. Very much appreciated. Have a good sleep, Shway Sticks. And I'll hopefully see you in a future stream too. Thank you, dude.
I think that's the first time anyone's ever followed on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Awesome. Super good.
Suppose it shows us an audience for this. Just chill building painting, yeah. Yeah, sounds really good to me. Definitely need to put the second day in there. I'm thinking Mondays as things currently stand. Monday and Wednesday. It's been enjoyable so far. We've only been doing it for a few weeks.
Got him!
Got him! Definitely helps with productivity. Yeah, I'd have never painted all of this if we didn't have people here painting along, building along, sending me viral audio clips.
What are you up to then, Serratus? What are you doing with your evening of freedom prior to going back to work tomorrow?
Leveling the lock. Okay, chill evening. Let's not talk about work. For sure. How's the lock going then? I think you were level 7 when I last looked. Nearly 31. I cannot believe how quickly you've done that. That is insane. Well, I've got a level 31 warrior tank if you want to do some dungeons. Not now, but when you are next playing the lock. The dungeons at those levels are so long, man, as well. Trying to get one maxed out so I can at least join for mop stuff in between retail. Ah, okay. So you're maxing it out rather than using the credit card. That's super quick though, that is. A warlock that 2 days ago didn't exist is now level 31. Found another pipe that I've not painted. Start again. There we go. Don't like spending money here, fair enough, man. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. The whole point of cutting down hours at work was for more game time. So yeah, play more games. Nice.
paint his bum, and then we should be about there with the black paneling. This means we should be able to see what we have left now. And what we have left is the teeth and face here. We got the front cape, which I still haven't decided on a colour for yet. The teeth and weaponry, all the metal weaponry will be silver. Pipe work at the back, which will be silver as well. Maybe even a silver spine. Okay. Happy with the progress that's being made on these though. Apologies for being a little bit late starting today because yeah, I had to go and have an X-ray. And been referred for an MRI. That should be interesting. Oh yeah, and check this out. Where's it gone? I'm going to use this to make some YouTube videos, hopefully. Ooh. Hey, look at me go. At least you got referred for that. Yeah, that's it. So what do you reckon to my spinny table? Model these boys like a pro. That's the point. Yeah, I mean this little thing was like £6 or something, but I figured I'm gonna put all my models on it individually and then stick a load of YouTube shorts up. Why not, eh? Joe 1 and Joe 2 doing the spinneroony. That is it. That's the way we do it. I've still not even finished my yogurt. This is like lukewarm yogurt now. I can't imagine that's good for you. But yeah, I think those pipes have turned out quite good. I'm still tempted to put a red over the top of it though. So next stream be the metallics, and I've got loads of metallic paints that I've not even tried yet, so it should be good. And hopefully we can get these somewhere towards finished, which would be nice.
So there you go, that's the little spinneroonie plate. Coming to a YouTube short near you soon. And then yeah, I'll go over the trim again because there's some bits that have completely missed trim. What I might do is just use like the what's the, is it Blood Angels? The red? Yeah, Blood Angels red. I might use that with some contrast medium just to go over the edge because it's quite a pungent red, the Blood Angels red. It also dries super quick. What were you using it for, Guardian Easter? Farsight Enclaves. Do you have a do you have the Tau guy with the demon sword? What's his name? Commander Farsight, I think he's called. Is he on your Discord pictures? Let's have a look. See if we can play spot the demon sword. Like that looks like him on the left, but can't see a demon sword. You did a custom pose with him, okay. Yeah, chuck a new picture up so I can see. What would you consider to be your centerpiece for your 9,000 point army? One of the Crisis Commander's Shadow Sun. So you have multiple centerpieces. Okay. Ah, this is your custom pose. Ah, that looks pretty sick. I like it. Yeah, I think the whole this guy's got a demon sword thing's pretty cool. I give it 5 years and we get Chaos Tau. Possessed Tau. Well, war dogs are basically Chaos Tau. Just with less flat faces. That's the thing with Tau, all the bodywork's all flat and square. Yeah, I do need to start working on some sort of custom shelving. 'Cause realistically, what I want is the bottom third to be storage, and then the top 2/3 to be shelving. But I'm not a joiner, and wood is not cheap, so who knows? You'll enjoy panel lining and edge highlights. Well, the panel lining, I've seen people using all sorts of stuff to cheese that. What did I see a guy using the other day? He used these little swab things he got off Amazon, and they worked a right treat. They were like little, not sure what they were actually originally intended for, but you could buy a whole bag of them for a few quid, and they worked really well going through the panel lines. So I may give that a go at some point. I'm really looking forward to painting my Helldrake. I've got a nice idea for that. Have you seen the YouTube guy that paints like loads and loads of different Helldrakes? He's just ordered another 4. He's got an insane amount of Helldrakes. Well, I think Helldrake, is, other than the fact it's trying to spike through your hand at all moments. Yeah, the big dragon. It's I think it's going to be quite simple to paint, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a couple of different shades of red and a sparkly red spray paint. So I'm going to do base of dark red, then a lighter red from further away, then the sparkly red. Then you do all the panel lines black, all the trim black, and it neatens it all up. And I think it's going to look cool and not be too difficult to do. It's just going to take an hour to do all the trim. But I need to find another way to get this camera further away from my table so that I can fit a Helldrake in. Because at the minute, like from here to here, it's like, what, 8 inches? And the Helldrake's probably that on its own. So I'll have to find a way of like getting higher up so then the cable doesn't reach. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Where there's a will, there's a way. I mean, that's not too bad. A little bit higher like that. Oh, why didn't I do this in the first place? This would have been loads easier. Look at that. That's low. Easy peasy. Luckily, I've noticed just then that I missed a little bit of black on the front. Just do that. Oh, it's loads easier to paint when you lift the camera up a little bit. That's so much better. Christ on a bendy bus, why didn't I do this first? Hey ho, we live and we learn. Never even thought to raise it this high. You can see my wonderful gaffer tape solution. Rather than buy a bigger cut-proof mat, I just gaffer taped the one that I had to my desk. But yeah, we've got that for next time. And until next time, I'm going to leave it there. Get all this cleaned up. And next week will be at least a 2-stream week for Warhammer on this channel, which will be good. I'm also going to start editing some videos together, making some YouTube shorts, try and drive some traffic. But until then, thanks everyone for being here, really appreciate it. We had 70 views on YouTube. Pretty good. I'll take that. So. Yeah. Thanks everyone. Serratus, Guardianista, Android from earlier and everybody else. I've been Olmeth. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Goodbye.